It's high noon in Stouffville and time for Stouffville Now, a twice-weekly journal of everything noteworthy from across the four corners of our vast region. Let Stouffville Now provide you with relevant facts and unique perspectives from the stories that are important to you. We're off on a fascinating journey, hearing from diverse guests and poignant commentators that flourish across the hills and boroughs of Whitchurch-Stouffville. Sit back, relax, and let us flip the pages for you. Here's Stouffville Now, your comprehensive noonday magazine.
And the series marches onward. We're so excited to have Ward Councillor Phil Bannon in the studio this afternoon to discuss all of the happenings in Ballantrae, or Ward 2. Hi, Phil.
Hi, Sarah. I want to thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to come out and have this discussion with you, and for the residents of Stouffville to get some sort of update and upbeat on what's happened in Ward 2, Ballantrae. In my 2003 campaign, when I was first running for election, I saw that there was a need for a community park in Musselman's Lake. We've got a huge community there. It's a young community. It's a growing community. And it's something that's very important, in my mind, for the youth to have the ability to stay in their community and travel a short distance and have the safety built into that recreational value that they need within their community. And since 2005, 2004, I've had the support of council to move in that direction, and we're very close to making a significant announcement about that. It sounds like a long time, and we've got some people who live in the community up there who are very negative, and they take a negative approach on everything, and they don't think anything's ever going to happen, and it's the wrong location, and it's the wrong people, and it's facing the wrong direction, and it's got the wrong soil. But you know what? It's a positive thing for the community. We're going to have a 5-acre park right in the heart of Musselman's Lake with I believe it is with 125 acres of dedicated conservation land with trails and pathways that the residents can walk through as an extension of the York Trail Association. This is going to be such a positive and beneficial thing to the community that the people can actually go on the paths and walk for miles and ride their bikes and have their kids and their children playing in a community park that is right in the heart of their own little the Musselman's Lake area. And this is something that I've been fighting for a long time, and as I say, it's an issue that I have to thank the mayor and council and our staff in town for continuing the hard work to make sure that this moves through, the support that I've needed to keep this on track, because it's something that can get lost very easy. Mm-hmm. The support of the Musselman's Lake Residents Association, keeping the members in the community, the residents, informed and aware of what is happening and the delays and why we have the delays. And you know what? When you're dealing with an issue like this, where the town is actually going to have a 5-acre park donated for 1 cent. It doesn't cost any taxpayers' dollars. It's just such a positive situation, and to have so much conservation land donated to us, green space that the residents can enjoy and for the rest of their lives. It's something that's never going to be changed. So you look at something like that. I identified that years and years and years ago, and it's a goal that it's one of the many issues up there that I've been identified that we've needed over the years. I look at the issues where we had the seniors, the Ballantrae seniors, in a portable at the community center, and it was a horrible situation for me. It's something that I sat back and I asked community groups. I said, "Would you dare operate your business in there?" And of course everybody said no. The unfortunate thing that we had is we had a private daycare operation operating in our community center. I didn't feel that was appropriate. I don't think it's appropriate. I didn't back then. I still don't. That we allow private businesses to operate in our publicly funded community centers. What we needed there was we needed the availability to use that building, and we couldn't because it was in lockdown from 7 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock at night, Monday to Friday. So nobody was available to. Nobody was capable of renting the building and or using the building, and we as a town, we couldn't even get in there for functions on Friday nights. It was only available to us Saturdays and Sundays. So I made a strong effort to work with the owner of the daycare center up there to see if we could relocate them. And of course, this was not an issue that they supported very much. And of course, I understand the rejection from them because they had been in place for a long time and they were comfortable there. And it was financially, it was a secure situation for them as well as the many parents, the many parents who were using the facility for their child daycare needs. Well, what I did is I went to the York School Board. And I said, let's try something new here. Let's see if we can introduce the daycare into the public school here. Is there any reason why we can't do that? I went to the school. I spoke with the principal. I had the local superintendent join in with the discussions. And I said, this is what we should do. This is what we have to do. And what does it take on my behalf to get this done, to help you do this? And in a collaborative effort, we did it. We moved the daycare into the public school ahead of the Dalton McGuinty era of when they started identifying needs of daycare and kindergarten in schools, and we set a precedent in the province to actually put our kids into a public school now, where they didn't have to go to the daycare and then walk across the parking lot to get into the school during the day and then come back for the daycare. They're now basically in the school. And we have a community center that is back under our control. That is one of the busiest community centers in I can almost say the GTA. The amount of occupancy, the occupancy rate that we have in there is extremely high, with user groups coming in, with town programs coming in, with the scouts, with the brownies, with the Girl Guides, with the local community groups and stuff. It's just such a pleasure now to see that parking lot full every day and every evening, to see our tennis courts fully occupied and busy, to see our baseball diamond and soccer fields going. We have a premier park there with all the provisions and all the facilities you want and all the programs, and it's being used now. So that's what I call another progressive move to make sure that, it's not something that anybody was looking for. Like the park, nobody was asking for the park. The residents weren't looking for a park. People weren't looking to move the daycare out of the community center, but I did move the seniors into the community center, and we got rid of the portable. It's efforts like that, with the support of the mayor and council, with the support of the community, that we can work together, and it's mutually gratifying for everybody.
Mm-hmm. It sounds to me like you made the right choice back in 2003 when you switched into this vein of work.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, too.